people hear that I'm bisexual. I sleep with men and women and trans women, and they're like, "Oh, he'll fuck me," and they look like Slimer from the Ghostbusters, and they look like a human Renaissance fair, and they're like, "Hey, you want to fuck me?" And I'm like, "Good God, no."
Podcast is a Dear Media production.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back to another episode of Girls Gotta Eat.
Welcome back.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know. Why are you? What do you have to tell me?
So
something just came in. Breaking news.
So the Celine bag. I found out who gave it to me.
Okay. So if you guys saw the snack last 2 weeks ago with the Labubu Gate, and Raina gave me that Celine Lafufu.
It's been killing me. Who gave me something from Celine? And did I buy something I'm not aware of? Because I'm on my Poshmark game. And I've been selling my whole house. I just got a text message from Anushka, and she said, I'm listening to the snack. Because I miss you guys. Which I love when our friends do that. And she said, I gave you the Celine bag. It was your housewarming present in it.
But not from Celine.
Not from Celine.
That Celine bag. Fucking put it in the Girls Gotta Eat museum one day. This is like the sisterhood of the traveling Celine bag.
She brought me sandwiches and a coffee table book about Greece in the Celine bag.
The Mykonos book?
The Mykonos book.
The Mykonos book didn't bust through that Celine bag?
I don't know. She probably
It's a strong bag.
From the bottom.
Double perforated.
It's a really strong bag.
Okay, and we have another update. Same vibes as your shopping bag.
Just as expensive.
That's so true. So I am so excited to announce when and where I will be filming my special. It is all led up to this. It's like one of the biggest things I'll ever do so far in my career.
This or your wedding?
This.
What's more important to you?
Anyone can have a wedding. Anyone can have a wedding. Not everyone can have a dope wedding, but anyone can do it.
Clip it.
Not everyone can have a special. No, they're equally as important. So I am going to tell you about the special in a minute. But first, I would like to announce that I have a Philly show as well. So this has been such a journey. I don't think I've ever worked so hard to get a date that fit in before the wedding, because it's sex before marriage. It all has to be before November 1st. So I will be in Philly, my home city, on September 25th, Thursday, at the City Winery. I am so excited. Go Birds, Philly show. So that is when I will be there. I cannot wait to see you guys. You know, I would never leave Philly off. And there are so many cities I didn't hit on this tour. I'm not obviously done touring, like Minneapolis, Detroit, Vancouver, Texas, just to name a few. I love you all. And I'll get there. But this will be the last official date outside of the special on the tour. So Philly, like I mentioned, Thursday, September 25th. And the special, I'm going to film in New York on Saturday, October 11th. I just don't know what to say. It's all happening.
It's really exciting.
So, I mean, it's been so fun to plan the look, how it's going to feel. And of course, like all of our friends and family and everyone will be there. And I had to make a lot of decisions. I thought about filming it in Philly, and it's just, there's different things that go into where you can do it, where there's crew, costs, and all these things. And I am filming it in New York, and that means a lot to me and means a lot to us. Obviously, it's where we started the podcast. It's where I really honed my stand-up skills. And so it means a lot to film it there. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be special. And I'm sure you guys are like, where is it going to be? Where can I watch it? Just wait. Can't say that yet, but we're filming it. We're making it. So the tickets for both of these will be on sale August 8th, 10 a.m. local time. My site is ashhess.com. You can get tickets there, and I'm going to post, of course, on social media, and we'll remind you again on the snack on Thursday. But save the dates in Philly and New York. Set a reminder. I think these tickets hopefully will go fast. And that's the tea.
Well, I'm really proud of you, and so much of our professional success for so long is tied just to each other. And, you know, we've started these businesses together and we've toured together, but this is all yours, all on your own hard work. I mean, you did this all by yourself, and it's something to really celebrate and be proud of.
Thanks. I've disassociated while I talk about it so I don't cry. It means so much to me.
Yeah.
It's the most important thing to me. I've worked so hard. This is the end of this journey.
You're going to die soon. 42.
Well, I'm getting married. That's the end.
Right, there is no sex after marriage.
This is the peak, is the special, and then 3 weeks later. And by the way, like planning a tour and a special and a wedding at the same time, I thought it was like bad bitch behavior. It's psychotic bitch behavior.
Yeah.
I am like the Always Sunny meme with the red string, just like wedding vendors and bachelorettes and set designers and special. Like it's just, I feel crazy. I'm like crashing out daily.
We have a great team and we're really lucky, but that is a lot to deal with.
Okay, well, we'll see you guys there.
See you guys there.
Bye. No, sorry. Okay.
No, you should leave that in.
That's it.
The episode, listen, it's over. You can't do a sex after marriage tour. No one has sex after marriage. That's so weird.
Can you imagine?
The We're So Fucking tour. Bye, guys.
Episode's over. No, okay, so let's talk about our partners.
Okay. Thanks to Helix. Get 20% off at helixsleep.com/GGE and BetterHelp. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/GGE. And Shopify, go to shopify.com/GGE and start building your brand today.
And thank you to ZBiotics. Get 15% off at zbiotics.com/GGE with code GGE. And Live Conscious. Get 15% off at liveconscious.com with code GGE. And thank you to Vegamore. Get 20% off your first order at vegamore.com/GGE with code GGE. Okay, so we are in this kind of office park. I don't know what else to call it. That sounds a little.
It's
office spaces. It's a campus.
What the fuck is it? What is Airbnb? It's like a shared workspace.
Okay.
I don't remember what it's called. We rent an office. We built the studio here.
We have the studio here, and there's other ones all around, and a variety. There's a hairdresser next door. So the most recent tenant is the most Temu Wolf of Wall Street shit right now. I can't. It is probably the funniest thing in my life right now. Because
it's not me.
No, you alerted me to it. You were like, "Are you seeing what's happening next door?"
You didn't seem that
I know.
amazed. I was like, "No, you need to spend some time."
These guys look like they are fresh off the Myrtle Beach boardwalk.
100%.
They're giving like Miami airboat driver. Like every guy is wearing like those Viper shades and like a teal airbrush t-shirt. Like they look like parodies.
With like gelled hair and a headset.
And the headsets.
And they all come in and out. It's like a sweatshop for Wall Street. And it's just all these guys just like at these computers. And every 2 minutes, a different one walks out and he's like holding a script. And he's like, I can get you 10 shares of this today. No, listen, get your wife on the phone. I'll talk to her now. We can do this. We can do this now. We can do this later. But the shares will go up. I mean, it's crazy. And as the biggest fan of Wolf of Wall Street, like the whole pink slips scene where like he's selling these pink slips and then he's training these absolute idiots that have no business backgrounds, like in how to sell these pink sheets.
Yeah,
that's what
penny
this is.
stocks.
Penny stocks.
So I
How
have
did it
never
exist
seen
in?
this in real life. It looks like they're filming a Wolf of Wall Street parody. It looks like there is sketches being filmed in there. I did not know what I'm seeing is something that's happening in
for real in the world.
like modern day world.
Me either. I thought it was the 80s.
But it's literally, but the way they're dressed, like you might see a collar on like a short sleeve polo shirt, but there is not a suit to be found. There is not a slack to be found.
Suit. They're wearing like racing tees with that exercise material.
Like a dry fit?
Yeah, it's like a dry fit.
Like
And
one of them is right outside the door.
he's just trying to like close the deal outside the door right now. And I got so excited because like I looked in there the first day that they moved in and I was like, look how many men are in there. And I was so excited. Like, I'm about to get a boyfriend at work. No.
But the sheer amount of headsets, you guys, to look in and see a bunch of these bros with headsets, it's like jarring.
Love it.
It's so hilarious.
I want to go in there and like give a business seminar. Do you think that they would pitch us? Hi, I'm looking to invest.
No, I can't even imagine what would happen if we just, hey guys, do you know anything about investments? We have some money to spend.
I'm just a girl. I'm stupid. Can you help
We
me?
have to do this.
I want
Let's
to.
film it.
That's
I'll
not
wear a
gonna
body
work.
cam. Okay, what is your latest update?
All I have is that something has been pooping on my property, and I don't know what it
Pooping
is.
on my property.
That's my latest update. 2 times there has been poop.
What
inside.
kind of poop?
So
Like bird?
Too small to be a dog, too big to be
It's on
a
the
squirrel.
ground.
It's on the ground.
Oh my God.
Azul has not been there.
Yeah.
It is really hard to get inside my gate. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
how you would get inside of there. Like, my last house, if an animal could climb inside the gate, I don't even know how an animal could get inside the gate. It has to be like a cat.
I'm so glad you bring this up because I have an animal update about my property as well. But
Okay, great.
Continue.
No, that's all I have.
Okay.
Something is pooping on my
Mystery
property,
poop.
and you know me, I'm not going to pick it up.
Oh, I know.
I just leave it there for the gardener because I'm afraid. I don't want to touch it.
Did we talk about this in the podcast? How Azul pooped outside your house, and usually I go check if he's been. I just didn't that day for whatever reason. I didn't think about it. I thought he had gone in the morning, whatever. And you were like, Azul pooped, and I was like, okay, I'll come and get it. And you go, okay.
I was serious.
I was like, okay. I never went and got it. Spoiler alert. Raina, okay.
The gardener got it.
The gardener got it. So I have a big, nice wraparound patio. There's not grass to be found. There's a lot of trees and landscaping and flowers. It's gorgeous. It's what the owner did that. And then someone maintains it. But I've always seen possums, and we had a possum situation at my old house in West Hollywood. So I was like, I'm destined to have a possum as like an outdoor pet, granted. So I've seen one or two because one's big and one's small. Always possums, so many squirrels. And I had been dying to see a raccoon because I think they are the cutest animal. What?
They're all they'll bite you. They have rabies.
No, they don't. This
is propaganda about
domesticate
raccoons.
them.
Raccoons are terrifying.
Oh my God. I think they are the cutest animal. Their little hands.
Ugh.
So I've just been dying to see one. Matt, my brother, saw like a family of them like around his house. He sent me the video. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen. There was a family. Raina, you just
Well,
gotta
a
see it.
family is cute, and baby anything is cute, but then they grow up to be real raccoons.
They're always small.
Ugh. Ugh.
You're acting like they
They
turn
have
into a bear or
rabies. Yeah, they're
something.
terrifying.
I just have to show you because I think that you're going to turn a corner on these.
I'm not going to turn a corner on
The way
rabies.
that
Remember
the one
possum?
touches its mom's back. Okay, so that's the photo. Look at that little family. And then watch it like touch its mom's back. Like it's time to go. We got to go. There's humans. Watch him touch it.
Okay, it's cute.
Are
no,
they
they're
cute?
They're cute.
So I was like, I guess we don't have raccoons. I guess we're just like
I've
a
never seen
possum neighborhood.
Yeah.
And we saw one
I'm so happy for
Saturday night. You know, we were out all day. We were drinking during the day. We got home. We were like hanging on the couch listening to music. And we like looked outside. We saw one. And then literally 3 feet away from it was the possum. I'm like, we have a literal zoo.
The possum's back.
We have
You guys,
so
Ashley had like
much-
a whole day where she was like Instagram storing this possum. We thought it was dead, and then it was just playing dead.
Yeah, and people really dragged me for not knowing that possums play dead. It's like the whole thing.
Oh, who would know that?
I guess
Get
it
outta
is like
here.
a phrase. You play possum. I don't
Get
know.
outta here.
That's what people
Listen,
were saying.
I'm a New Yorker. I refuse to hold myself to that standard of knowing that.
So, I mean, now we have both. We hope the raccoon comes back. I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, these animals are just out there cohabitating.
You got cats
so
back there?
many animals back
Yes,
there.
yes.
And they'll play in that water feature. It's insane.
It doesn't scare you.
No, I don't think those. What if it ran in the house? I would die. If that possum ran in the house, I'd never recover. I don't like a rat or.
Ew.
Yeah, I know.
I would move out of the house if I saw a rat. I'm not
Yeah.
kidding. I will kill a spider with my bare hands. It doesn't bother
spiders.
me.
You can't really live here and be like terrified of spiders. They're just
everywhere.
they're everywhere all the time.
But I don't really mind any other bugs. If there was a mouse in my house, I would move. It is terrifying to me. And I've been like, also the squirrels here. This is your LA animal report. The squirrels here are terrifying.
they're
and
deranged.
They're not scared of anything.
And they're so horny.
and they'll just jump right across onto your couch.
Yeah,
It's
they have no
terrifying.
fear. They're always fucking. So anyway.
That's your animal update.
Okay, so we wanted to talk about something.
I'm really excited about
Date
this.
night.
I'm excited.
And the no reservations rule.
So you had this revelation.
I've been having this. I had said recently this one night we went out, spied on your date, but my fiance and I went out. We went to this, it's called Not No Bar. We weren't trying to gatekeep it before. It's great. It's in Santa Monica, great drinks, great pizzas, and it's really packed. It's one of the few places where people, are out in LA. And we saw you, obviously, but we stood at the bar. We had a pizza, we had drinks, and then we went to a bar next door, and we just kind of bounced around, and the whole night was very spontaneous. And I was like, this is my favorite type of night out, when it is more spontaneous. And then I'm just like, I don't know. I love obviously doing everything with him. I love going out to eat with him, and we've been to a ton of restaurants. We both love food and trying new food and different cuisines and trying new hot spots. But I've kind of realized that it is my least favorite setup, I guess, is to sit across from him at a restaurant that we had a reservation for. like I'd love to go to the bar, have a martini on a weekend night, nothing to do the next day, feel more free, maybe go somewhere afterwards and let's see where the night takes you. But I think it's just there's a lack of spontaneity when you have a dinner reservation, you got to be there. And it's just like, it feels a little more forced, feels a little more formal. Like, I don't know if you ever saw this meme. It said, having a dinner reservation is so embarrassing. It's like, hi, I'm here for my spaghetti appointment. Yes. And so last week, Bungalow was doing this thing called Night Market, and it was just a bunch of food trucks, and there's a DJ. Sometimes they have live bands, and we just went down there, and you can bring your dog, and people had their kids there and stuff, and we just bopped around. We had some empanadas to start, then he got tacos, I got a pizza, and we just had drinks, and we stood there and chatted, and I've just been enjoying that more. But also, I mean, also Friday night we went to a very nice restaurant and had an amazing meal that we've still been talking about. So it's not that I don't like it. I just am like, I'd rather do something else. And I really want to limit the amount of times we do like a dinner reservation, go out to dinner, everything is planned, have to be there at a certain time, to like definitely no more than once a week. And I want it to be on the weekends. I want it to be like free and we can drink and booze if we want to and stay out. Like, I guess, like, going to dinner on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever, on a reservation, go to the restaurant, sit down, sit across from each other at a two-top, have someone bring you a meal, and then go home because it's a school night. Like, I'm over it.
And you guys do a date night like once a week, right? You're like pretty committed to like, we're not going to sit at home tonight. We're going to make a plan, do a thing.
Yeah, I guess we don't have like anything on the calendar, but we go out definitely at least once a week. We cook dinner at home, which we love. I think that is like such a nice bonding. Like, we'll cook together, he'll cook for me, I'll cook for him, and we try new things and we find recipes on TikTok and we make them. Like, I like that too. But yeah, we do go out a decent amount. Not as much as some couples. Some couples are out every night.
I think it's like loaded. I think in the beginning of a relationship, everything's new and everything's exciting. So no matter where you go, it's different. You're going to learn something about the person. You guys have been together for years at this point. So the like, let's just sit across from each other at a restaurant in our neighborhood at a thing we could have just ordered in or something is not that exciting. And on a date in the beginning, I love that. I'll go anywhere because it's just fun to get to know each other. But like, if I want to go out to dinner with my long-term partner, I want more of like an experience. Like, you're sitting at a sushi bar, or it's like I've driven across town to like K-Town to do like Korean barbecue.
Yes.
Like, it's an experience rather than just like, let's drive 10 minutes down the street and sit across from each other and eat a pizza. We could have done that at home.
Yeah, and I'm obviously an advocate of like getting out of the house. But if that's not your journey, that's fine too. Maybe you have kids or whatever you got going on. So I understand that. But obviously I'm a big proponent of like getting out of the house, doing stuff. It's just like doing other stuff. And I just think if there's a restaurant we really want to hit, or we want to do something different, like you mentioned, like going on a little adventure, doing like a taco crawl, something like that. But I think I just had this realization of like, this is not my favorite type of date night.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. It's just not that exciting. And it's not like you know everything about each other. You guys have been together 2.5 years. There's plenty to learn and talk about and do. And there's stuff happening every day. You're people in the world. But I like a little bit of an extra activity.
Yeah, there's something extra. And we sit down across from each other like it's a job interview, and we talk and we observe and we talk shit. And, you know, we met the couple next to us when we went to Muse that night, and we talked with them, and we had a great time. But it was also a weekend night. We went out to a bar afterwards, had drinks. Like, it just felt a little more free. But I just am like, sometimes he and I are so close. Our relationship is so close. Obviously, I would hope so. We're getting married. Like, sometimes when I just sit down with him at a dinner across from each other at a table, I feel like, what are we doing here?
She's not building a new experience, you know?
But it's like, something about it. It's like, what are we doing? Oh, we're at this table. I'm sitting across from you. Like, we're always like on each other. We're really affectionate and like loving.
You want to be like on top of each other.
I'd prefer to sit at the bar unless it's like a special occasion, and then maybe I want to sit at the table. But I don't know.
I'm with you.
And I think people do like feel this way. I read some article about some couple, and they said they don't do dinner dates at all. And I could not find this for life of me. I read it months ago. I thought I had saved it somewhere, and it was just like, we don't like that for us.
We don't like that. We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Well, we asked our audience, we looked online because we were just curious, like, what are people doing? And I also like want to keep in mind that people don't have like an endless amount of money to just go on dates every single week. And a lot of people suggested free stuff. I mean, stuff that came up over and over, hiking, yuck. But just hiking. A lot of people say going to the grocery store together.
Go to the grocery store.
They just like going to Costco or the grocery store. And like what I would add into that is like any type of cooking challenge. So if you guys can do like an appetizer competition where you like each do an appetizer, or a chopped challenge, like pick like ingredients for each other, like 4 or 5 ingredients, and they have to make a dish out of it. You have to make a dish. Like anything you can come home and make together. I mean, cooking I just think is like so fun to do together. Another thing I really like is like if you go out to a restaurant and you're like, okay, if you have a dish and you're like, this is fine, like figure out how to make it at home, or call the restaurant and ask for the recipe and make it at home together. Like
and recreate it.
Anything where you can like recreate an experience or memory. Maybe you guys like had a dish on a vacation that you like really loved. Like call the restaurant, get the recipe, and like make it together. I think that's really fun. Anything to do with like cooking. A lot of grocery shoppers here though.
But even making cocktails. So we'll do like margarita night. We'll make cocktails. We have some like nice tequilas. Most of them have been like gifted to us. You know, we have these nice margarita glasses, like stuff like that. Just something to like look forward to.
Yes.
Like I am so huge on not getting in a rut. And ruts happen and relationships ebb and flow, but I just don't ever want to be in a relationship where we do the same thing. We get home at the same time every day. We do this for dinner. We watch TV. Like I just don't, that's just not how I want to live. And I've been loving obviously going out with our friends. We've been doing trivia. Like
trivia nights.
Trivia nights are so fun. Trivia nights, just the two of you is fine, but it's not my preference because you don't have enough information to win. You need like a team.
I got 2 answers in me, Max.
Exactly. So we've been going, we'll go with like 8 people.
That's really fun,
and go to the trivia night in Venice. That's really fun. I mean, obviously I love to walk with him on the beach with Azul, but I think I've just been finding other ways to eat that's not across from each other at a restaurant.
I mean, you know me, I love a food adventure. Okay, so I have 3 different lists that you can keep that you guys can share on your notes app and just like keep a running list. So the first is I would make like a shared bucket list.
Yes.
Of just stuff you guys want to do and just like put some stuff in a hat, pick it out.
Yes. There's also just like dice you can buy on
Oh, I love that.
on like Amazon.
Oh,
Matt and Steph, my brother and his wife, used to have these popsicle sticks, and they would have the names of all the restaurants in Rehoboth and Dewey, and then they would pick out if they were going to go out to dinner. And then you can't argue. A lot of couples argue about where we're going to eat. Hot take.
I do. I mean, I am part of the problem. I am part of the epidemic that is I'll do anything and then I say no to everything. So that's my first list, shared bucket list. My second list is a shared list of road trips within like 90 minutes-ish of where you are. Like date night any further than that, I don't think is like all that fun. Maybe an hour, but like I think a shared road trip list. And then something I always keep on my phone is just like a running list of things I want to be a tourist at in my city. So like we were talking about LACMA, and which is like the LA County Museum of Art, and they have Friday
Jazz, outdoor movies. I mean, there's a master list on Time Out. At least in LA, I'm sure in other cities too, of all the outdoor movies. There's movies in the cemetery, movies on rooftops, movies everywhere outside.
So be like a tourist. I mean, LA and New York are so good for that because there's just 1,000 neighborhoods and there's so many different food adventures you can go on. So I always have like food adventures I want to do, like Thai Town or Koreatown or a taco crawl, like you said. Like anything where I feel like we've had a new experience together. And I know that's really tough with kids. I totally understand that. You can't just be like all willy-nilly with children. But like you aren't having kids. I'm not having kids. So like what else are we going to do besides experiences and adventures?
But I think, I mean, again, you know your partner's schedule and life and preferences. But if you've been together a while, years, however long, I like that just one night you hadn't planned to go out. Let's go out tonight, babe. Let's go out. Let's hit the town. Let's grab a drink somewhere. Let's grab a bite. It's sexy.
Make a roadie. I love it.
I
love a drunk walk. Do a drinks walk. Just add something spicy to your nighttime walk. You and I both take like an hour-long walk every afternoon, every night, and like just bring drinks and bring them along.
Yeah.
Take shrooms and do it. Go on a shroom walk.
Go to the Sphere. See Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Okay. So we asked you guys for your date ideas, and it's so funny because comedy shows is like number one, and I love comedy, but like I don't go to like the comedy club and I don't buy tickets and go. Yeah, exactly. So he has come with me to shows and we'll have like a really fun night. One night I was in the Comedy Store. We went there. Then that's when we went to the Benjamin afterwards. Like amazing date night. We found great street parking. It was the whole thing. But like I do recommend comedy shows, but like it's weird when you're a comedian.
No, you can't. He goes to comedy shows.
You're in them. He sits in the green room and he drives me there and he drives me home.
Can I tell you something that came up quite a bit? I read it once and I was like, I'm not going to write this down. It's weird. Legos. Do Legos together.
Okay.
Came up a lot.
You're building something together. They would do that on The Bachelor and be like, we really built something together. These are the building blocks of life. Okay, Raina, the second one, I've just seen some of these for the first time. Open houses.
So I went on a date that was so fun. It was like a late Sunday afternoon date and we were walking around Venice and we saw an open house sign and we were like, why don't we go? It was the first date. And we like pretended we were a couple and like walked around and we were like, this is like, we're really looking to spend a little bit more. It's maybe a little small for us. Like it was really
Not
fun.
the role playing.
Yeah, we role played. And then we like went, got drinks. It was just like really fun.
Role play home buyers. Get tattoos. You've done that.
I have. Me
Yeah.
and Salt Hank.
Well, that's kind of the same as him coming to my comedy shows. I've gone with him to get a tattoo. I just sat there and watched.
One day he'll get you.
Yeah. Boozy walks, obviously breweries. That's obviously
that on
something
there
that
for you.
we do as a couple like so much. And that's a Saturday, Sunday thing. But we've done like downtown LA. I've taken him when we were dating long distance. I planned this whole like brewery crawl. We went to like 3 different breweries. Sunset at the beach. We love that. Again, trivia, sporting events.
Driving range came up a lot too, and I
Okay.
never would think of it because I don't even know how to hold a, what is it, a golf club? It's a club, golf club.
Yeah.
But I think that sounds fun. I could do that.
Arcade. So this is on my list, and I told him that, and he was like, "What? Are you taking me to Dave & Buster's?" And I was like,
That sounds awesome.
I would go to Dave & Buster's. I would. I want to play like skee ball. I want to sit in like the race car game.
Need cheese sticks.
Yes, 100%.
There's a place where it used to be in New York City called
Barcade?
Arcade Bar, and have had the best dates there.
100%. Someone said Friday nights we have 5 bottles of wine and watch Disney movies.
I was like, how many
Not
of
the Disney
you
adults.
guys are there? 5?
Browse a bookstore, which is fun.
A lot of bookstores came up.
Okay. And then pottery and ceramics. I feel like this is like way more accessible. You know, I think 10 years ago it would have been like, how the fuck am I going to find a pottery class? I got to sign up. But now you just walk into
Color Me Mine.
Color Me Mine.
Now, I've been doing that since I was a kid.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I used to go to Color Me Mine when I was a little kid.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't grow up in a big city. Like we'd go to like sign up at like the Dover Art Gallery
That's
and go to
cute.
pottery.
That's really
Yeah, you can
cute.
go to like one of these pottery places. Paint and sip night.
Oh, we have friends that do that, that just did that. I think that's really cute. Also, my brother and sister-in-law, they live across the street from like a little park, and they go have dinner in the park all the time. They just take a little
Yeah.
picnic, and I think that's like so cute.
Yes,
They bring
do
their
a
dog and the
picnic.
baby.
100%.
Just like a different vibe, you know?
Puzzle night, build a blanket for it, watch a movie, read a book aloud together. What kind of book? Home karaoke or dance party. We'd had some drinks Saturday, and we like laid on the couch and just played music. And he was like, that was one of my like favorite nights.
But you have karaoke at your house.
I know, I have a karaoke machine. Botanical gardens, I love that.
Toscano Gardens in LA and also the Huntington Library
Huntington
are
Library.
like unbelievable.
Yeah, we did that. It was like so gorgeous. Great photos too. Get them to take pictures of you. Raina, you put these in such the funniest buckets. Growth and learning focused dates. Learn a new language together, take an online course or watch a documentary, try meditation or mindfulness together, plan future travel or dream life goals, budgeting or vision board night. Not a vision board night with your partner.
You don't think budgeting is worse?
Budgeting.
Budgeting. You know what really gets me horny? It can really suck a dick is the budget.
And write short stories or poems for each other. I like these two. There's relationship building dates. I love Raina's categories. You can do a relationship quiz. Of course, those are great ideas too. Like the questions to ask. You can just
20
Google
New York Times,
this.
20 questions to fall in love. You can
Yeah.
also chat GPT that.
And I love volunteering.
I was
That's
wondering what you thought about that.
especially a local like shelter. Where volunteering was one of our first dates.
It was
Went and did like a
God's love we deliver, and they do
we did the food.
meals for terminally ill patients, which is great.
Clean up a beach or a park. We've talked about that before. So I just love these. But yeah, I mean, and obviously my stance is like, don't eat meals together. It's just like, I don't know, mix it up.
Mix it up. So Timeout is my favorite thing for this. Timeout New York, LA. They
Yeah.
have locations literally everywhere. So just go online. And I Googled like, how do I find stuff happening in my city? Obviously like Eventbrite and Meetup and
Camber.
Facebook groups. Camber in LA is like our favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Timeout is really the premiere to me of like what's up in my city this week.
Yeah, and hopefully you have a partner that's down for this. You know, like I'm obviously coming from a place of someone who's down to try new things, and those are people you've dated as well. And so I hope that no one's listening to this and like, oh, my partner like won't do that. That would suck. Break up
How do
with
you feel
them.
about the division of planning?
I think this can be specific to the relationship, and I feel like more and more I obviously want my fiance to plan stuff for us, and he does, but I do really like to make the plans because, you know, I want to do what I want to do.
Yeah. It's hard because I'm exactly the same. It's like, I know that I will plan the best stuff. We will have the best. No one plans better stuff than me. I plan half your
Yeah,
stuff.
right.
Me and your fiance collaborate on these dates for you. It's so fun for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't plan my own dates. I love to like plan a thing, but I want to feel like someone else has put in some effort for
Yes.
me.
And also like it's about the balance in the relationship overall and what he does for me, you know, for lack of a better word, and plans for us and does for us, I guess, and for Azul and for our house and whatever. Like our quote unquote division of labor, it feels very equal. Maybe a little lopsided. He does more. But so I probably plan more, and I want it to be like that. And he is down for whatever. I love that about him. And yes, like he really takes like birthdays and anniversaries seriously and special occasions. And he came to you, and where he took me on my birthday, like during the day, oh my God, he took me to this pancake diner in Manhattan Beach. I was like eating pancakes, looking at the water. I was like, who picked this? Pancakes on the beach? Pancakes by the beach. Did Raina find this for you?
But I mean,
I bought a hat.
Not that I have to be like in his defense, but you and I've lived here for years,
Yeah.
and he just moved here. So like, why would he know any of this stuff?
He gets points for asking you.
Well, one time he didn't ask, and then you and I'd have a discussion with him. We're like, always ask Raina. Please don't be out here like planning your own stuff. You don't know LA like I do. We had to have a discussion with him.
But then we did have one L, and that was
Your anniversary. And not only did he ask me, I like asked Jackie, Anushka. We had a cumulative answer from everybody. It was no good.
It was in a restaurant that was so expensive. It was shocking for what it was. For the atmosphere, it was not bougie. For the prices of the wine and the champagne, it had a whole thing. We put the bill on the refrigerator.
No.
We make fun of that bill. We couldn't believe it. It was over $400 for the two of us to have a I don't want to say mid. It was fine, but we did not eat a lot. We did not drink a lot. And we compare every meal to that because we went to Muse in Santa Monica, which is also pricey. It is stunning. It is perfect. No notes. The food is unbelievable. And it still didn't even come close.
Honestly, I created a core memory for you.
No, like
You're welcome.
It is on the fridge.
All right.
Well, we are going to get into it with Ian. Funny, wild, unhinged episode. But before that, just going to talk about our partners. Okay, I'm telling you guys about Vegamore. So my hair, I've talked about it for years now. It has been a bit of a struggle. When I got off the pill, I've had experienced a lot of shedding and my hair just looked completely different. So I'm always just really like working on it. And it's tough when you like notice yourself losing a bunch of hair. If it's in the shower, it's in your hairbrush, it's on your bathroom floor. This can really freak you out. I deal with this a lot. I know always like I'll voice note Raina, like I'm just like losing so much hair. I don't know what to do. And Vegamore is one of my favorite product lines I've ever used. So there is Vegamore's Grow Plus Advanced Supplements. And you guys have heard us talk about Vegamore. I'm obsessed with the shampoo and conditioner. I was dealing with dry scalp, like flaky scalp, like I don't know if it's technically dandruff, whatever. It all looks the same to me. And I could not get it under control. And immediately when I started using their shampoo and conditioners, it just went away. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I use two different kinds. I use their balancing one and I use their revitalizing shampoo and conditioner. But the Grow Plus Advanced Supplements are part of the breakthrough system in hair longevity, developed by MDs and backed by rigorous clinical, placebo, and quality studies. This dual pill daily supplement targets the root causes of shedding and thinning, stress, aging, inflammation, nutritional deficiencies. So in just 30 days, users reported less shedding and visibly healthier hair with full transformation in 3 to 4 months. I mean, there's so much science behind them. Each daily pill pack includes your hair growth capsules. Then there's hair vitamin soft gels, and this is going to be just a smarter routine. It's designed for absorption and convenience. The dual pill system uses both capsules and oil-based soft gels to optimize how your body takes in key nutrients, 30 travel-ready daily packets, clean, conscious, and clinically validated. And again, it's not a quick fix. It's a holistic hair longevity system designed to work with your body over time. So we love everything that they do. I mean, we're talking about these supplements today, but I really still need to like go off script and talk about the shampoo and conditioner and the serums. So the hair growth serums are incredible too. I'm using them. I'm noticing like so much like growth in baby hairs. It's just really incredible. This is the best brand. I use it and you guys should too. So you can see real hair growth from the inside out with Vegamore's Grow Plus Advanced Supplements. For a limited time, go to vegamore.com/GGE and use code GGE to get 20% off your first order. That's vegamore.com/GGE, code GGE, vegamore.com/GGE, code GGE. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases.
Okay, and you guys know Ashley and I are obsessed with our Helix mattresses. If you like ask anybody about health and like one of the number one things to stay looking youthful, healthy, relaxed, it's sleep. I am insistent on 8 hours of sleep a night. And so much of that is dictated by whether or not I get a good sleep on my mattress. And Helix really has something for everybody. So you go on their site, you take like a really quick quiz about how you like to sleep. So is it on your side, your back, your front? Are you a hot sleeper? Do you sleep with other people? Are you plus size? All that. And they'll recommend a mattress for you that is perfect for your needs. Ashley and I just love it. It's the best sleep in my life. It has improved my sleep. I have it in all my bedrooms. Ashley has it at her house, at our family's house, and mattresses can help with all kinds of things: snoring, back pain, sleep apnea, all the things. So can't recommend it enough. It is my favorite sleep hack, is a good mattress from Helix. So go to helixsleep.com/GGE for 20% off. That is helixsleep.com/GGE for 20% off, and make sure you enter our show name after checkout so they know that we sent you. helixsleep.com/GGE.
Okay, and I am telling you guys about Live Conscious collagen peptides. So we are big fans. Collagen is super important. We have talked about this with Dr. Barrett, our plastic surgeon, and it's just really important to the way that you look and feel to have collagen that you're getting day to day. So at Live Conscious, their mission is to create simple, effective wellness solutions that elevate your everyday life one conscious choice at a time. So we are really big fans of the collagen peptides, and this is the brand that we really stand by. So this can help you get healthier hair, skin, and nails and joints. With types 1 and 3 collagen sourced from grass-fed bovine in Brazil, Live Conscious collagen peptides is a favorite formula among 97% of users who saw visible improvements. It's also clinically backed and free from harmful and unnecessary additives. Unlike other products on the market, Live Conscious has been around for over 10 years and always ensures purity and potency. So these peptides dissolve effortlessly into your morning coffee, smoothie, or even water. No clumping, no fuss. You can even get them in stick packs, which make for easy travel companions. And Live Conscious is so confident you'll love the results that every purchase comes with a 365-day money-back guarantee, so a full year to decide if it works for you. So they really pretty much guarantee it. And again, if it doesn't work, you can get your money back. This summer, and of course into the fall, into the winter, plan on traveling with Live Conscious collagen peptides. They're really easy to travel with and really easy to incorporate into your daily routine, of course, and we highly recommend, if you guys aren't doing collagen, to do it. Your inner and outer beauty will thank you. So you can visit liveconscious.com and start your journey to natural beauty. Use code GGE for 15% off. Again, that's liveconscious.com, code GGE.
All right, guys, we're really excited to welcome our guest today. He is a friend of ours all the way from New York City. He is a very funny comedian. He is the co-host of Being Ian with Jordan. Please welcome to the show, Ian Fidance.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for having me.
He's
very
from
excited.
Delaware.
From Delaware. Dirty Delaware doozy. 302 through and through.
I know. Do you still have a 302?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll never
Fuck
lose
yes.
it.
You are the first guest that has a pack of Marlboro Reds just out on the table, and I love
Oh,
it. I
yeah,
love the
I always
vibe.
have it with me.
Wait, I have that too. I have
Really?
the Marlboro Reds little charm on a charm
Yeah.
necklace. Brittany
Uh-huh.
Furlan made it for me.
Look at that.
Look at you guys, smoking buddies.
I know.
Did you start smoking in Delaware?
Of course.
In like middle school?
It's
Was
a
that the
Delaware
vibe?
baptism. You dunk in the water and then they put a smoke in your mouth.
It's a thing? You guys, a lot of people smoke in Delaware?
If you're trash.
Well, where did you grow up again?
In Wilmington, behind
in
a
Wilmington.
shopping center off 202.
Okay.
So there's no way I wasn't smoking in the little wooded area between the neighborhood and the shops.
Wilmington. Wow.
And where'd you grow up?
In Smyrna.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, the last Mother's Day dinner we had when my dad was alive was at the Smyrna rest stop because
At the-
that's
at
the
the
only
diner?
place we could. No.
Smyrna
on
Diner.
a park bench.
Oh, okay.
At the rest stop. Are you kidding me?
Literally.
Yeah, at the rest stop.
No, it's a good rest stop. It's kind of got a park.
Yeah.
I know the one.
I've been telling Ashley, she never takes me out in Smyrna when I'm there. We
You
don't
gotta
we don't like
go.
go downtown in Smyrna.
Now my parents
Smyrna
technically live
is-
in Dover.
Is
so
Kent County or Sussex?
Kent. Not slow or lower.
Okay, I got kicked out of Sussex.
The whole county.
The whole county, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, because I got kicked out of the Bottle and Cork for criminal trespassing. And then there was like a cover band I hated, and I was trying to impress this girl. I was like, these guys suck. She's like, yeah, they're terrible. And I go, I should throw a beer at him. She was like, you should. So I he was like, yeah. And I threw it. It exploded on his chest. He was like, who did that? And
That's
everybody
tight.
cartoonishly pointed at me. And she did too. I was like, but I thought you loved me.
Yeah.
And then they threw me out like a cartoon on
Totally.
the ground. And I was like, come on, friends, let's go. They're like, no, you're on your own.
Wait, I have a
was like,
question.
Fuck
'Cause
you.
I know you're sober. Were you
Yeah.
drinking then?
No, I was sober.
You were sober throwing a beer at
No,
somebody.
I was,
he was
I was a
wasted.
mess. I was wasted. I was in and out of a blackout. I used to hitchhike from Dewey to fucking Lewis.
Okay, that's fucked up though. Like you were just trying to get pussy, and then
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then I got kicked out. I went to a bar, got too drunk, got kicked out there, left my credit card, went back, snuck into the bar, got kicked out, got arrested. I was the problem.
Right.
And then I'm in rehab like 2 or 3 years later on the payphone, and my buddy's like, yeah, Steve punched a cop. They got him out of jail. We're all rallying for him. I'm like, oh, but I get kicked out of the bottle of cork.
one
and I'm
beer
the problem.
bottle.
Yeah, so then when I went down to court, this is how I got drunk on the way down driving, and the judge could smell it on me. He's like, look, you're obviously something's going on. Don't come back to this county for a year.
You got banned
and
from
you
the
will-
county.
I got banned from the county.
But you didn't go to jail.
No.
Great.
I got kicked out of the bottle and cork just for being drunk, kind of falling asleep at the bar. This was the night I went out with all the guys. No, not one girl to keep track of me. We were drinking gin. I'm like just falling asleep at the bar. They kicked me out. I didn't know where I was. I lived across the street. I lived on Dagsworthy.
I was just going to say Dagsworthy.
Couldn't make it home. That's when I woke up in a bush. So I woke up in a bush probably, I don't know, 6-7 hours later, covered in blood and my own puke. And
Your blood or someone else's?
probably I think I busted my lip and I fell and I ended up kind of like in this bush back
God,
alley.
actually.
And the first thing I thought was like, oh my God, where's my fake ID? And like that was my first thought. And I had lost it. And then someone returned it to me. And that was like all I cared about in that moment was like my fake ID. This was somewhere I was like 19.
Yeah.
I hitchhiked from Dewey to Lewis, and
That
then
is
like
crazy.
this guy at a gas station stopped off and was like, we were like drinking out of a Gatorade bottle, and I was like, you know what, man, I don't want to be with a drinking driver. I'm just gonna pass out in front of the Brooks brothers. So if something happens, I'm on camera, and I'm like covered in blood. I just got in a fight, kicked out of a house. I loved it.
Ian can one-up me all day with these stories. So you're sober now.
Yeah, I'm sober now. Things are great. Just celebrated 10 years sober.
You did?
Inshallah.
Congratulations. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
thank you. Yeah.
Hell
Yeah, it's
yeah.
great.
Okay,
It's
but that's
awesome.
not what got you sober. You still drank for a few more years.
Oh, please.
Hell yeah.
No, that was just fuel for the fire.
Tell us your rock bottom. No, I'm kidding. We don't need to do this today.
We don't want to turn it into that.
No, I wish.
But I'll say, did you know you can bleed out of one nostril and snort coke out of the other? It's a fun party trick. You know you can black out in your apartment and wake up naked in a bar with someone else snorting coke
This
off
is
a
giving
Metro
freak
card?
off.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I didn't know you could do that.
Okay. We love having you here.
Thank
We
you.
don't know where today is going to take us.
Let's go wherever
No,
it
we're gonna
goes.
go on an adventure. You watched me get cock blocked, and it was very funny because you were sober watching it.
Yes.
So you had a show, Ashley, in December at the Stand. It was the night of the Christmas party.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like talking to some guy, and then this girl approached me. She just thrust a phone at him and asked him to take a picture of us. Looked at it. She's like, I don't like it. Hands it back to him.
To
Looks
Ian?
at it again. No, Ian was just watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
And hands it back to him again. She's like, it makes him take 3 photos. And she's like, I don't like it. He just walks away. And Ian texted me, did you get fucked by that guy? I was like, that girl cock blocked me.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what happened.
Yes, that's what that guy did. He bought me a drink. He came over. He was like so cute.
Let me tell you, if that is what it takes for him to walk away, you
Totally.
don't want that.
Exactly.
No. You want someone who's willing to put their heels in the ground, deal with whatever,
Yeah.
laugh about it when she goes away.
Totally.
That guy was weak, and you deserve better.
100%.
I blamed me. I was like, maybe I didn't look hot enough that night, but I did look hot that night.
I will agree. You could have done better, but I do think you know.
Wait,
You were flirting with me that whole night. Get out of here, Ian.
I know. I got cock blocked by the cock block.
So wait, you were talking to a guy and like a fan kind of did this and he bolted. Like he
Yes.
Okay.
She was more of an industrial fan.
So
was
she wasn't
pretty
actually
wide.
one of our fans.
Yeah.
She is a friend of a friend, and I had never met her. And she was at the Stand. I actually really do like her. She was just very drunk, but I had never met her before. And she kept making this guy take photos, and he was really cute. So I got cock blocked.
All right, well.
Yeah.
Then Ian swooped in.
I don't remember him being cute. I remember him being like bearded and like
Well, Ian, what's your type?
a guy.
Like what are you into? For the audience, like, you know, we know you're very fluid but like
Yeah,
you're-
but that was my type. He's like, I don't remember that guy being cute. He was like bearded. He was also bald. That's what I'm into.
Oh, you're like beard bald.
Beard bald. Tattoos.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. You have a lot of tattoos. I'm into that too. That's great. Okay.
Shout out R&D Tattoos, Ridgewood, Queens. That's where I get all my work done.
all of it? I mean, it's
The
very
majority-
cohesive.
Like 95%. Yeah. Yeah, it's a specific style, American tradition.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's great to go to the same person if you want to look.
It's the same shop, and they all tattoo in the same style.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great. Okay,
Right,
so
yeah.
back to you. What is your
Yes.
type? Who are you dating? What's your type?
Wouldn't you like to know? Can you tell I'm about to talk about dating men? So I'm all of a sudden like,
Well,
really,
you just said you had a woman the other night in a butt plug situation. So I'm
Yes.
just like, what's going on?
Yes. Yeah, she put it in. It was like hot earlier in the day, and I made a comment like, you should wear it during my show, and then we'll play with it later. And I totally forgot. And then by the end of the show, I'm like exhausted. We're just like eating food in a hotel room. And she's like, can I please take this out? It really hurts. I was like, take what out? What are you talking about? She's like, I have the butt plug in. And I was like, oh, lady, I forgot. Oh my God, get it out.
I'm so impressed by her because I would have lied. I would have lied and said it was in me all day, and like right before you like got back with me, I would have slipped it back in. She just wore
that's
it all
smart.
day.
Oh, I see
That's
what you were
smart.
saying.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
gonna.
smart.
I would
She really
pretend.
likes you,
A little bit of
Ian.
trickery, you know? Well, we had like hooked up way in
She
the
sounds,
past.
yeah, she really
Sweet
likes
girl,
you.
sweet gal, you
Yeah,
know.
she's a
But,
pleaser.
yeah. And then we were having sex like side by side. And I didn't know, but I guess the butt plug helped because I fucked her in the ass. And I was like, her vagina is tight. And then it turned out to be the butt. And I was like, well, this
Wait,
is
what do you mean?
an
She took
interesting-
it. She took it out of her butt, and then you had butt sex.
Later in the night.
But the butt plug worked with like stretching it out.
I guess. I
Okay.
don't know.
Well, that's what you do.
Well, yeah, but
To
I mean,
train-
it's certainly, well, I mean, the butthole's a muscle.
Yeah.
And it expands and contracts.
Oh, thank you.
And I was dating a porn star, and she would only do anal on camera, but save the pussy for love.
Okay.
And isn't
Okay.
that nice?
Yeah, that's romantic.
So did you get in the puss?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, got it. You guys were in love.
And the butt. It's deep love.
But only when the camera's
Are
on.
you still dating?
Well, we met up last night, and I kind of laid it on the line of like, look, like I do want to date you and be monogamous, but
Really?
this is what I need. I would need you to be on the road with me because she lives out here. I live in New York. And I'm like, I would need you to be on the road with me and like see each other more than like, well, see you in 3 months. Let's just talk on the phone about it. I can't do that. It's not sustainable. I'm
Sure.
either all in or fucking nothing. And I haven't dated anyone in 3 or 4 years, I think.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's like a
what'd she
to be
say?
continued.
Yeah. Well, we talked last night, and she was like, I have to digest this. And then I'm picking her up after this, and I guess we'll talk. But she's very, like, I don't know. I just know I can't expect an outcome. I just have to accept whatever it is, yes or no.
Yeah.
And then take that.
Have
and
you
so
had a long distance relationship before?
I have. They're horrible.
Okay.
But even living with someone is long distance because I'm on the road every weekend.
Sure.
And I don't want to put up with the being on the road and hearing, I miss you, I wish you were here. And I'm like, me too. And it's like, I feel so impotent.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we'll just be here. Let's go.
Right.
Let's
That's a good point.
fucking
You're
do
not
this.
anchored to a place 365 days
No,
a year. This is
totally.
just
I live out of
adding.
suitcase, man,
Right.
You know?
Okay.
The
All right,
only
well,
thing
good
keeping
luck.
me in New York are my cats and my podcast and my best friend. And other than that, it's like,
Is it your best friend, Jordan?
well, her and David Tell is my.
Oh, okay.
he's like
That's
my
your bestie?
dad. Yeah.
Well-
we talk all the time.
Your podcast is so great.
Oh,
But it's
thanks, man.
relatively new, right?
Yeah, it's like 2 years.
A couple years old. And did you have plans for it? Did you anticipate to be a big success? I mean, it's not 7 or 8 years ago. Like, it's
Yeah.
harder to blow up, and
Yeah.
it's just that you guys are so funny and different.
Oh, thanks.
And like, what's it felt like to you? Like,
I don't know. It's weird because I've been in such feast or famine for so long. I'm just like, yeah, I'm nothing. It sucks. And then it's like, all this stuff's happening, and I'm like, what? What is this? A prank? What is happening?
it's
You
just
know?
so different.
We have so much fun. Like that's the
Yeah.
thing. We are like two mental patients locked in a psych ward disguised as a basement.
It's
we
the
just
best
go
thing
feral.
I've ever seen. There's no one
And
else
it's
like
so
you two.
fun.
But you
Yeah.
can't fake it, you know? Like
No.
no amount of expertise. Like it's just you have it with somebody or you
Yeah,
don't.
our chemistry is like off the charts. And we
Totally.
really love each other.
Yeah.
And like I've never cared for or loved anyone like I have Jordan. You know.
Yeah.
Aw, that's how Ashley and I feel about each other.
Yeah, it's nice.
Never
you know?
and anyone else.
But you can like feel it. You guys like you are touchy. We
Yeah.
don't touch.
Oh, okay.
But you love me so much.
Of course. Yeah. No. So totally.
Did you know that if you hug for longer than 30 seconds, it releases something?
really?
Like serotonin and
No,
dopamine.
jizz. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, like
hard-on?
serotonin. and stuff.
Oxytocin.
Yeah. It's nice. So I've been hugging people and counting for 30 seconds.
Gosh, that's like
Can I opt out?
Ian hugged me for
You're
a
not
really
going to do
long
it today,
time.
right? Not us.
Ian,
No
I feel like I
problem.
want to watch you hug people for 30 seconds and just make them stand there.
Tons of people outside. Let's turn the cameras around.
Can we just do this?
Vlog this.
We're
We're having lunch out there. I want that food.
Thank you. That was very nice of you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I love it. We're pretty picky.
Oh,
I mean,
cool.
no, I don't want to say like we're tough critics. We've just been doing this a long time, and
course.
there's a lot of sameness.
Yeah.
And of course, if you told me Ian and Jordan are starting a podcast, I'd be like, that's going to be dope and different and funny.
Yeah.
But like, you just don't see things that are surprising and different anymore. It's tougher.
Well, we also don't bank anything. So everything's like
On the
fresh
fly.
and like I'll record without her, she'll record without me.
Okay.
It is so authentic to the point that we'll be like, I hate you, leave. You know?
Yeah.
Like dude, she has helped me with my communication and my understanding and my whole general like view and demeanor with things of how I have to accept things or else she's going to make me drive my head through a wall.
Yeah.
And we no longer fight. Like we communicate in such like a great way. Like I really think like personally we've helped each other like grow a lot.
Yeah.
Which is such a great byproduct of something where we're just like having fun. But like we got in a huge throwdown fight outside my apartment. We're on the streets screaming. Like she's got her like motorcycle lock. I got my bike lock. You're a fucking asshole.
Props.
Fuck you. Get the fuck away from me screaming at each other. We both come from like violent, toxic,
Yeah.
tragic childhoods.
Sure, of
So
course.
we've really had to work on that to like make us work, you know? And I got a DM from someone that was like, hey,
saw
I
it.
walked by and I wanted to say hi, but
Oh my God.
I just want to let you know I'm also mentally ill. And it's really nice.
It's the all show for me, actually.
Did you have to say that? You know?
No, so I felt safe. Raina, we got in one street fight, and it wasn't that bad, and there were no props, but like it was in front of MLM.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the time in the elevator when you refused to get in there with me because I was screaming through that
You
lobby.
barely remember that. Raina was wasted. It's the same fight we've had for years over this one particular guy. No, we left MLM and we yelled at each other on the street and then went separate ways.
directions.
And like, I wish someone would have messaged like, I'm a fan.
I
and-
know.
Oh, dude, we got in a fight at this
No
coffee
weapons,
shop
though.
up the street from me, and she fucking stormed off and like took her shirt off because she was so heated, and she's walking around my neighborhood in a sports bra, and then we just see her coming up the street, and she's like, I got lost and I don't know how to get to your house.
That's perfect.
But I think a sign of, especially, I don't know if you can relate, I think it's like a very much East Coast thing, like being from Delaware and like Philly, like you fight who you love, and
Yeah.
a sign of how much you love each other is that you can come back and be all right. And
Totally.
I also grew up with my mom being like, if you don't love each other, you don't fight. We fight and hit and yell because we love each other. So that's in my head of like, this is what love is. And it's
Well, it would be
not.
crazy if somebody that you didn't love could bring you to that point. Like, no one can really take me to that level unless I deeply care
Yeah.
about them. They know me in a way that they can just kind of jab at
Mm-hmm.
me. Like, I can't imagine, like, at this age, letting somebody.
But it's also such a gift when you know that, and then you know how to bring the other person down. You know, like when you can wind them up, but also know how to calm them down.
Yeah.
Or when someone gets wound up, you know them and love them enough, and they know you enough to where
Right.
you trust each other so that you can recognize the triggers and go, hey, it's not this. I think it's just this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a breath. And like we've gotten really good at doing that for each other, which is really nice.
Totally. And I mean, even just, not that this is specific to the East Coast, but it's certainly different than like the South, for example, where people are willing to say the thing. And you always know where you stand with me. Like if something is bothering me, I say it. Like I
Yeah.
think some people are way less confrontational, want to people please, and
Yeah.
never want to get loud. And
I would much rather have a confrontation and get to the other side than some sort of resentment that trickles out later.
Totally.
You know, and I think confrontation is good as long as it's done with like love.
yeah.
I try to
Yeah,
not
makes
say
sense.
things
In a
that I can't
constructive
ever
way.
take back. And I rarely have a confrontation with somebody that does not improve our relationship.
Right.
We were
Yeah.
talking about this yesterday.
Conflict, yeah.
Like, I don't say stuff that's like really
No.
below the belt.
No, you shouldn't, and you don't. I have, but it's.
I mean, everybody has.
Yeah.
But being in this relationship with Raina has absolutely helped me in my romantic relationships and my dating
Yeah,
world. I mean, like
totally.
to run a business together and make decisions together and
Yeah.
compromise on things. I mean, it's just been
Well, it's a
beyond
testament
helpful.
to your guys' friendship that you've been doing it for so long, and you guys are still so amped and like so fun and like great together. Because that doesn't. I mean, these things that we do like breaks up.
Don't always last, yeah.
friendships, you know,
yeah.
and so that's like cool, and
Yeah.
and you guys are very lucky for that. You know?
Thanks.
Thanks. So we're just going to take a quick break and thanks to our partners, and then we'll get right back into it with Ian. So whether you guys have a side hustle or a storefront, if you want to sell locally or globally, Shopify is what is going to allow you to do that. And we run both of our businesses. Girls Gotta Eat all the merch since day one. When Ashley and I were influencers and we had our solo accounts, we did merch through Shopify as well.
Yeah.
And then everything we do on Vibes Only, all of that has always been run through Shopify. It is truly our one-stop shop for how is the business doing? How can I access it? It has data, analytics. It has every plugin imaginable. There is an AI assistant, and that is going to help you do all kinds of things. So just directions in general, content ideas, edit images, reports. Shopify can do all of this for you, and then they'll help you create the website truly of your dreams. There are so many different templates. Our websites are built on that as well, and it is just the one-stop shop for everything that we do. We absolutely love everything they offer, and we couldn't run the businesses without it. We can't say enough good things about it. And every day there's more tools and plugins to make it even easier to run your business. So if you're ready to build your own empire, whether it's merch, products, or the next best idea, get on shopify.com/GGE and make it happen.
Okay, and I am telling you guys about ZBiotics. Okay, so I know we have all tried ways to be a functional adult after a night of drinks. Tried everything. Tried it, literally everything.
Literally
everything. And we have found something that actually works. So it is a pre-alcohol probiotic from ZBiotics. I'm going to tell you guys how it works. ZBiotics pre-alcohol probiotic drink is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's a buildup of this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for rough days after drinking. Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. Just remember to make pre-alcohol your first drink of the night, drink responsibly, and you'll feel your best tomorrow. So they are these tiny little vials, essentially. You just throw them back on a night or a day, a morning before you start drinking, and that's how it's going to work best for you. And we have tried these. We love them. We noticed a difference in the next day after a big night out. And I mean, admittedly, I was skeptical of this because I feel like this is one of those things we've all searched for all these years, but this is the thing that I truly believe in and trust. So you guys can give it a try because the final days of summer are here for you to enjoy, whether you're heading to the beach, hitting up some vineyards in wine country, or squeezing in one last vacation road trip. Don't forget to bring ZBiotics pre-alcohol probiotic drink. Drink a pre-alcohol before drinking and enjoy every day of summer to the fullest. Go to zbiotics.com/GGE to learn more and get 15% off your first order when you use GGE at checkout. ZBiotics is backed with 100% money back guarantee. So if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember to head to zbiotics.com/GGE and use the code GGE at checkout for 15% off. Thank you, ZBiotics, for sponsoring this episode and our good times.
Okay, and this ad is by BetterHelp. So these days there is so much advice for everything by everyone online, cold plunges, gratitude journals, screen detoxes, and all the things are great, but there's a lot of noise online on the internet. It can feel really overwhelming for how to really take care of my own mental health, and using trusted resources and talking to live therapists can get you personalized recommendations and help you break through all that noise. So of course, Ashley and I really believe in therapy. It can help you push through issues that you're dealing with right now, whether it's love, whether it's work, whether it's friendship. Where do you want to live? What's next? What are my goals? How do I draw boundaries and just empower myself to be the best? And with over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works with an app store rating of 4.9 out of 5 based on over 1.7 million client reviews. It's convenient too, and you can join a session with a therapist at the click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life, plus switch therapists at any time. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/GGE. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/GGE.
Okay.
Okay, so you've dated men and women.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
For your whole life?
No.
Okay.
I secretly did things with men, and
Okay.
then I didn't start being honest about it until I was 30.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Did comedy help you come out of your shell and talk about it on stage?
Oh, totally. I was talking about it in therapy and in my personal life in tandem with talking about it on stage. And that was something I thought I would take to my grave. Like I thought no one was ever gonna know this. And do you remember the Pulse shooting? I was
At the nightclub.
in Orlando.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was in a gay bar that night alone, and I went to Veselka afterwards, and all this stuff was coming on the news. And I just started crying. I was like, dude, I gotta be honest about who I am because I don't want to get killed in a hate crime, and then people be like, why are you in a gay bar alone? And then a couple people would be like, I know. I got
So
a feeling
you
why.
were still like in the closet at that time?
Yeah, but I was like going and like meeting up with guys and
Totally.
like cruising in the city and like
Yeah.
crazy shit was happening, but nobody knew.
Got it.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know? And then I came out about that when I was like 30, but I started doing jokes about it on stage, and I had to get like sharp elbows about it because a lot of comics would say like slick shit, or people in the crowd would say shit, and I'd have to like, I've had to grip a couple people up and just be like, don't ever fucking talk to me. that
Good,
way
yeah.
again, you
Go
know?
Philly
And
on 'em.
It's I don't know. It's maybe I started talking about it publicly too early because all these things were too new, you know. But in stand up for me, I find funny in truth, and I wasn't being true on stage. I was just not being who I really was, and so in order to be a great comic, I want to live truthfully on stage. In order to live truthfully on stage, I have to live truthfully off stage, and so I was kind of doing these things at the same time. And then I didn't date a guy until like recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I was still like trepidatious
Yeah.
about it, you know.
I want to give you credit because we only met you post that, and
Yeah.
my only experience of you is that you speak about these things with just ease. You feel comfortable in your skin. That's all I ever know of you.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
So you
Yeah, I
must have
feel
done a
more
lot of work.
comfortable with who I am now more than like ever, which is great. But you know, it was like when I told my mom, she was like, she cried, and she was like, I always knew there was like a deep sadness inside you, and it's so funny because I don't even know if I like the term bisexual, you know, because it's become so polarized, and people are like, well, you're actually pan, and that discludes this, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. I guess like I'm almost like embracing the idea of like being queer. Like I'll wear a dress on stage.
Well, we've seen
and
it.
be like, oh yeah, that's
jam.
right. Yeah, at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, fuck you. I'm just a fucking dude in a dress.
love
Suck my
that.
dick. I don't have to be a certain thing, you know. Especially like being open about dating trans women. Like I've gotten so much hate from that. From like stupid dudes who were like, you know that woman has a dick, and I'm like, why do you think I'm with her? and then from like the trans
point.
community who's like, you're fetishizing us. It's like I'm openly getting slings and arrows for being like, love who you love, be with this person, and it's
Yeah.
nothing is ever enough. Nothing is ever
You
enough.
can't please everybody.
No. So all you can do is please yourself, live true to who you are, and know that you are honestly living the best you can live, and the best you can live is being kind to others and trying not to hurt anyone. And fuck all the noise because I get a fucking lot of it. And I don't know. So I guess I'm like embracing more like being just like, yeah, you want to call me something? I'm fucking queer. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, someone posted that recently, someone I'm close with. And she just said, like, when I came out, lesbian didn't feel right to me, like
Yeah.
trying to find the label. Not that you have to, but
Yeah.
she also said that. She was like, I'm just queer. And that's what it
Yeah.
is.
Well, it's strange because when you're like bisexual and you come out to people, you're not like, hey, I'm gay and I'm now going to be living a gay lifestyle. A lot of short shorts, a lot of Madonna. a
lot of parades.
A lot of glitter and parades. Okay. But you're like, I'm gay. I'm going to be with a man, and I'm probably going to marry a man, and this is my life. And people are like, oh, good for you. But
it's
when you're like,
different,
oh, I'm bisexual, I just need to let you know, no matter what, I'm going to come. Now, let's go get dinner, Mom. You know, it's like, why am I even telling you? Like, what? It's this
So
big thing,
funny.
you know?
You're coming out as maybe you might date a man, but like,
Yeah.
if I want,
And it's almost like a nothing burger to me, but at the same time, it was like this
A big
very
deal.
secretive thing that was like a weight over me, and I was like so scared of like, dude. One time I was like cruising in the park, and I saw this comic in Chelsea at like 5 or 6 a.m. and I'm walking around. I just got done jerking off with a guy in the park, and I see this guy. And he's like, what are you doing? I was like, come on, late night spot, ate at a diner, leave me alone.
I love that.
You know? But now I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, me and some guy named Jorge were fucking cranking one out together. I don't know what to tell you.
I remember seeing a guy at this gay bar in Rehoboth, Diego's, and he was not out because I asked my brother, which he was there, tank top. He was making out with dudes, and I was like, oh. Matt knows him, so I asked, and Matt was like, "No," and I'm like, "Good for him," but this is a small town.
Small town, yeah.
Dude, years ago, I met up with this guy off Tinder, and I'm like, well, let's meet up. And I'm like, where's a place in town no one I know would be? And I was like, okay, this spot on like the Lower East Side, whatever. And he shows up, and he could not have been more comically gay. He was in, I like got mad at him. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah.
He was in like a fucking leather policeman's hat with like a leather band with spikes and like a harness. And I'm like, what the fuck is the matter with you?
It's like a costume.
And while we were there, my adult kickball league like captain and the tournament team
Obviously.
was there, and I'm like, what am I more embarrassed about being exposed? That I'm with this leather cop cosplaying gay man, or that I am a leadoff hitter for an adult kickball team? Either way, let's get the fuck out of here and get a pay-by-the-hour motel in Midtown.
Oh my god, I think the kickball.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You don't want this like BDSM guy to know you play kickball. Is so funny.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh my God, the kickball team can't see that I'm with a Leatherman, and the Leatherman guy can't see him with the kickball team. I can't fit in anywhere. I am
Oh my God.
a bisexual guy.
I have a question for you because I think with your parents generationally they want to know like, but what are you?
What are
bucket
you?
do you fit in?
Yeah.
I almost don't like fault people that are
My
of the
mom
older
doesn't
generation.
care as long as I'm alive.
There you
Which
go.
is great, and I'm
that's
glad
the
that you
thing.
have that.
Yeah.
You started strong with
Yeah.
You're just keep them
For
alive.
anyone out there that's struggling, burn your life down to the ground and then come back and rise from the ashes. You can pretty much get away with
Totally.
anything.
Totally.
'Cause
People
your
are just
family
glad
will
that
be
you're
like,
there.
Yep.
You're brushing your teeth regularly. He's a king. You know.
It's really so
wait,
smart.
so my question for you is: when you date, do people that you date want you to define it, or have you found like a lot of acceptance and like I'm just gonna be what I want to be? Like the person that you're dating now, is she like, well, what are you attracted to?
Well, I do find that there is, as much as people want to be accepting and whatever, there is like a massive bias with being with, or just being like a bisexual man, because you're viewed as like weak and gay by like straight dudes, and by straight women, you're viewed as like a cheater, or they're afraid that you're going to leave them because they don't have something that you want. And being like, no, like I love you and you're the one for me, and I don't want to do that. It's like a insecurity thing. I think that, especially because I date trans women. So a lot of girls will be like, well, but I'm not a trans woman. I'm like, yeah, but you're you. I'm attracted to everyone.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I have a certain type. I'm not like a greedy little pig, you know. I'm not like, because like people hear that I'm bisexual. I sleep with men and women and trans women, and they're like, oh, he'll fuck me, and they look like Bebop and Rocksteady
Right.
from the Ninja Turtles.
You're like, I have agency. I
And they're-
still have
yeah,
like
yeah.
standards.
Yeah, and they look like
I'm not an
Slimer from the
animal.
Ghostbusters, and they look like a human Renaissance fair, and they're like, hey, you want to fuck me? And I'm like, good God, no.
right.
You know? It's like, get away. Go eat a turkey leg. Get away
Right.
from
No,
me,
you can still have
know?
standards.
Well, no matter what you identify as, like I'm attracted to men. I'm not gonna fuck all men.
Exactly, yeah.
No?
Right. Like you like bald men with beards. You're not going to fuck all of them.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
The other day I pointed out one, and my
But
friend
not
was
like
like,
Dr. Phil.
no, but he doesn't have tattoos.
He doesn't have a
tattoos for
beard.
me. Yeah, he also
True.
doesn't have facial hair. I mean,
Does he have a mustache?
Put some stickers on his arms, and Rain will fucking
honestly, even
hop on
temporary
his disco
tattoos.
stick.
Yeah, I just spray paint his arms a little
Yeah,
bit for me.
yeah.
I mean, the other day, a friend of mine was like, I was wondering who's attracted to that, and I was like, big time me.
Lady, I'm about to get a horseshoe haircut, all right? I'm going to make my head look like a cul-de-sac, so you fucking date me,
No,
okay?
you have to shave the whole head.
No way. I'm not doing, and I'm letting God take it as it comes. I'm not doing turkey. I'm not doing shave my head.
Good, be you.
Whatever.
Yeah.
My forehead will look like a kneecap till I die. I don't care.
But you have a nice little coming out the hat.
yeah,
you
it's a
have your
judge,
hair.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just tell you, I just think it's so stupid. This is not a hot take that people care what you do. Your
Yeah.
partners, sure, you can talk about this and have concerns, whatever. But other people, why the fuck do you care? Why would anyone care that you sleep with trans women, men?
Well, I find it to be very gay that men care. Like caring what another man does
Yes.
in his free time is inherently
so
gay
gay.
and catty. But I understand what you're saying, but I think it is intrinsically hard to not be curious and not care and not categorize as like an ancestral DNA thing for survival. Like you have to categorize, you have to identify, you have to figure out, and some people aren't there enough to then get past that. But they are like, I just have to know what about.
Okay,
and
I
it's
see.
like,
It helps people understand the world, I guess, if you want to take a kind stance on it.
totally.
Yeah, that's a kind stance.
But I agree with like, what do you care what
What do you care?
Yeah, it's like, dude, the guys that have to be like, well, actually, that woman is a penis. It's like, well, why are you thinking about that?
And you don't have to
Right.
suck it.
I honestly think a lot of people that dislike that I'm with trans women or dislike that I'm with men, they see something in me that they recognize in them. And so to throw a dagger at me gets it off of them. Because I know when I was younger, any sort of thing that reminded me of who I really was, I pushed out. I never got to the level of being like hateful or like whatever. But I know that when I hate things in people, it's because I hate it in myself.
Wow.
And so when people are coming at me, I'm always like, dude, I know that you see something in me that you feel in you.
This is
and it
triggering
makes
you.
you uncomfortable. And I get it, but you're barking up the wrong tree because what are you coming after me for when it's like, you're probably jealous that I'm living
Totally.
truthfully and honestly when you're like in a marriage and your profile is with you and your kids and your bio is like Proverbs 3:17 and it's like, yeah, and it's like, dude, you are stuck and you will never get out and live who you really are. And I'm sorry, but
It's
don't
protecting.
fucking hate on me for it.
Well, you should ask yourself, why does this bother you so much? Like, why does what somebody else is doing bother you? It's triggering something because you sleeping with men or trans people or whoever you sleep with has nothing to do with what anybody else is doing.
You know, I'm not trying to tell people like you should do this or this and that. It's like I really don't fucking care. I mean, I have my opinions, but it's like if you want to fucking do a thing, have at it. But like, I don't know. I also think like gay male anal sex is inherently disgusting. So like I get it when people are like, ew, and I'm like, I'm right there with you, brother. You know, like I get it. I understand.
There's so much hair back there.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Everybody's like, he likes man ass. I'm like, I like shaved little dolphins. I like black ballerina men and shaved.
To touch a man's butthole, and I've done it. I don't. There's
Dude,
so much stuff back there.
I know.
I know.
And
I
then
keep,
everybody
like,
thinks that that's what I'm after. And I'm like, no, man, I love feminine. The trans
Right.
women I like are very feminine. I like a strong jaw. And the guys I like are very
Same.
feminine. It's like I love women and femininity. And then people just think like, oh, he was a fucking guy that looks like Billy Mays or something.
I like
Right.
grooming.
Yeah.
Totally.
But like women are beautiful and amazing and effeminate and like
smell
like
nice,
I want to live. If I am dating you, I'm going to live in your armpit. Like I want to suffocate myself in your smells. And then when I'm with a guy and if I see a drop of sweat, I'm like, get away from me or I'll drag you behind a truck. Okay.
I know that sweaty men are ruining everything. Like they're just always.
Have you ever slept with a man that was really sweaty?
No, I've had
makes
sweat
me
drop on my
Actually,
face.
I mean, you know
Oh,
that
yeah.
story makes me want to
Oh,
throw
yeah.
up. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I can't.
I dated a really sweaty guy. I mean, to have a sweat droplet hit your forehead, you're like, what am I
even
doing?
like being with men has made me appreciate women so much more because I've been with a guy and he's like trying to fuck me in the ass and I'm like, I'm not about it. Kenny, he's like, do you like that? I'm like, I quite honestly, no. Get away from me.
I know. I always say if you try to like butt sex with me, I will make you not enjoy it. Like there's
Yeah.
no amount you're not going to enjoy it. I will
Yeah.
be like scooting away the whole time.
So do you do it? You just don't really. You're not.
I'm a
you-
top.
Okay, I got it.
But I don't even like I dated a guy and it's funny because everything was fine and then like I felt his leg hair and I was like, I'm out. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm out. And I've been a bottom for trans women because you know they've had it hard enough. They need some, you know, they
so
gotta
nice.
feel good.
You're a
you
real
know?
ally.
Yeah, and but no, I don't like guys fucking me. I'm a top. I'm like an alpha femme.
I like that this has made you appreciate just how much work women go through to like
Oh,
look a
dude,
certain way.
I can't
Have you
make a guy
watched,
come to save my life.
Have you watched Casey Ballstrom's? I think it's her new
She's
special.
great.
She has a
Her
clip where
husband,
she
Robbie's
talks.
amazing.
Yes,
They're the best.
She has this incredible clip I was just watching about just like women train for childbirth their whole life because the amount of stuff we have to go through to like pluck
It's
and prod and like look a certain way. She's amazing. If you guys have the opportunity to watch her stuff.
Yeah, she's the best.
How much do we love Sarah McBride? While we're on the topic.
Dude, the way she's getting treated by these fucking culture war piece of shit senators and everything.
I mean, I just like that she's keeps her cool and is like, you guys are
Dude,
obsessed
she's-
with me.
Exactly. And she is truly like who she is, and she is absolutely authentically a person for the people.
Yeah.
And her being trans is as relevant as your hair color.
Right.
It does not matter.
Totally.
And the fact that people concentrate on it to undercut what she's trying to do, it's so easy to use that as a distraction because otherwise she's got an incredible record and she's fucking bulletproof. So they have to go after this one fucking, and it's
One
so
person.
exhausting and annoying. And the way she carries herself with poise and respect and handles it is, I can't imagine, but I wish I had just an
ounce.
eighth of an ounce of her constitution to be able to navigate the world that way.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway, that's our Sarah McBride break.
I think she's great. I'm so proud to be from Delaware because of her.
I know she's really representing us so well.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
fantastic.
I have a question for you. Do you think people are getting freakier and asking
really,
for more different
I
stuff?
think pornography is having a net negative effect on so many people and expectations. And I found that, you know, fucking people in the bedroom are acting a certain way because they think this is what the person wants.
That's irrefutable. Totally.
Rather than like what they want to do. And I've done it. I smacked a girl's ass and she was like, actually, I don't like that. I was like, I don't like it either. I just thought you would like it.
Totally.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's,
You
I
know?
feel like we saw that with choking.
Yeah.
Like it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
And so guys started to do it just naturally. And I don't even know if I think you should ask for consent, but I think if you're a guy, the last 3 women have wanted to be choked, you might think the 4th one just put a hand up there and she
Yeah, but everyone's
freaks out. And so
different,
that's what I'm
you
saying.
know,
But
yeah.
I'm like, there's a world in which you're like, everybody wants this and they don't.
But it's not real because sometimes people don't come. Sometimes people don't like this, or sometimes it takes longer, or sometimes everybody's different. I feel like, people are getting more, I don't know, like I'm back old school. I'm like, what if we just held hands like 2 otters floating down the water, and then girls are conditioned to like want to be knocked out, and they're like, what are you, a gay time traveler? And I'm like, sorry. You know, it's like wild.
Okay, here's what I like about the oversharing is I will say, like, I remember like 10 years ago, somebody was talking to me about pegging, and I was like, what is wrong with this person? I had such a visceral reaction to it of like, why would somebody want that? That's so crazy to me. And today I hear fantasies like that, and I'm like, that doesn't sound weird to me. That sounds healthy. That sounds normal. If it's consensual, it sounds great.
Right.
Like, what I like about the oversharing is people have realized that like all of their kinks are normal and healthy, and
Right.
it doesn't have to come from some like deep, dank, horrible place.
Sure.
You know, like I've had people ask me to do things in the bedroom recently that like I was like very into that I didn't realize I was going to be into it,
what?
and it's been fun. I had somebody ask me to talk about being with other guys
Yeah.
while we were having sex.
Well, I mean, also at the same time, I feel like people are more okay with it now because people's degeneracy level is like gone up to the point where like it's getting to this like decadent, scary level of like people aren't into that because I feel like people are more tied, buttoned up and everything. And this is what happens when you get rid
chase
of
the rush.
church and you live in a secular society.
Yeah.
But I do feel like people are okay with pegging now because so much quote unquote degeneracy is like come into the mainstream of making it okay, which it is okay, but it's like you got to find it on your own and not look to other people to tell you it's okay. Does that make sense? Or I'm probably a hypocrite.
Is what you're saying that like people are chasing the next thing because
Yes,
like,
yes. Like they're getting to a level and they're like, oh, I got here, but that's not enough. I got to do the next
more.
thing. I got to
Totally.
do the next thing. I got to do like that's how these fucking 19-year-old guys get into like blow bang porn or whatever, and it's like
Yeah.
because they've been watching shit and it's not good. And I don't think that is good. Like, and I think that kind of may be going in tandem with this whole like. everything's okay thing where it's like, I know my grandfather wasn't eating my grandmother's ass. Like, I know that wasn't happening. But now it's like, oh, if you don't let me eat your ass, me no date you, you know? And it's like.
But then I do think sometimes those are the louder voices. And I say that in us having louder voices that talk about sex really openly. But I think there's still a lot of people that are just doing it normal. You know, like I think sometimes people get intimidated. They're like, wait, hold on. Everybody's eating ass and choking and dressing up and doing all this crazy stuff. And it's like, I don't know.
The
I think
best
sometimes
thing and the hottest thing you do is communicate.
Yeah.
And like, but that's the hardest thing to do because with communication can come rejection and you may feel weird. But it's like, dude, there's nothing hotter than having a conversation with someone and be like, what do you like? Like, what turns you on? What are you into? What are your things so that I can make you feel good? And then you figure it out together and then like keep that to each other.
Well, and then finding the right partner. 'Cause
Yeah.
Like you're sitting here saying like, God, I would love someone to just be like, can we just hold hands? You know, where you probably had people had a lot of crazy requests like everyone else has, but there's still plenty of people out there that are like, I'm not going to eat your ass. Thank God. And same. And I'm one of those couples.
Yeah.
So I think there's been kind of not an overcorrection because that sounds a little negative, but there has been an overshare, and I think it's kind of warped people's mind that everyone is such a fucking freak, and that's probably not necessarily the truth.
And I don't think you owe people all this all the time. I think that like people will say like, this is my kink, whatever, pegging. It doesn't, it could be a treat. It could just be some of the time. I enjoy like a large range of stuff, but I like regular missionary sex too.
Yeah, me too.
Some of
like
the
my
time.
big thing is like, oh God, I just want to find someone I can make eye contact with and not bury my pillow and be like,
Right.
what jokes am I working on? You know?
So we're going to wrap it up with a question I got. Just people really share a lot with us in the DMs.
Yeah.
And this one was different. I mean, we feel like we've seen it all, and this one really struck our fancy. So we want to see what you think about it.
Have you guys thought about releasing a book of your DMs?
Of our DMs.
Like a coffee table book we've talked about.
That would be incredible. I can't imagine the things, because I see what I get and I'm like, whoa.
The stuff, I mean,
I
we're
know.
really lucky. The stuff people share with us is incredible. Our audience is just like,
We'd have to get a lot of consent.
Yeah, anytime I think that I'm like oversharing or God, I shouldn't have said, I'll get like a response in spades of people being like, thank you for helping
Totally.
me be who I am. And I'm like, it's a net positive.
Yeah, right. But even DMs, I mean, just our emails. I mean, we've thought about like people share so much with us.
Yeah, it's great. They feel comfortable with you guys on like a connection to do
Yeah,
that.
and I want to like help when I can. I can't answer every DM,
Yeah.
but I
Well,
went back.
our fans will bring like a log and be like, I found this in the woods and it made me think of you. Will you sign it? And I'm like, I gotta make some changes.
people just bring me joy.
Will you piss on this? Okay. She writes, help, SOS. I live with my fiance and he recently bought an Apple TV. It's linked to his photos. He's in Vegas on a bachelor party. And one of the screenshots saved to his photos is him asking Chat GPT, I'm having my bachelor party in Vegas and I had the genius idea to wear no underwear so that when I go to the strip club, I get more value from the lap dances and bust a bit quicker. Can you calculate how much in dollars this move will save me? Then she writes, earlier today, he told me he had no underwear to pack because none were clean. So he's like set up this whole, I went and folded what was in the dryer so he could have some. He also told me the guys that have ladies are going to split up and not go to the strip clubs earlier this week. He was literally at Crazy Horse 3. What do I do? How do I move forward? Then she writes in all caps, no underwear.
I mean, this is the dumbest moron ever.
That's what I said.
What are you
This is your
talking
money
about?
saving plan.
This is, I mean,
This is how you're going to save money.
some people are like, oh, I won't go and get coffee outside. I'll make it at home. And this guy's
Gonna
like,
come quicker.
yeah.
Can we ask, what do you think the answer was? Should we put this in ChatGPT right now?
Yeah, gets me.
What? Chachi,
Can you-
ask a friend. And then your friend will be like, you're a moron. Also, that sounds like a nightmare, coming in your jeans and then having to walk around for the rest
Ashley
of the night.
said that. We didn't know that people were doing that. I didn't know people were like.
One time I
coming
came
their
in my
pants.
underwear in the back room in a strip club, Show and Tell Philadelphia, and I got the girl self-tanner all over me, and I had to throw my underwear out in the trash can on the way out. It's a nightmare.
Also, like the fact that he like lied about the underwear, like just bring underwear.
Dude, the fact that imagine him packing and being like, underwear's dirty, no undies. Okay, bye-bye. This guy is an
Okay,
idiot.
ChatGPT and I are buds. Okay, this
She
is
needs to
this is
leave
hilarious.
This is gonna
guy.
mess up your algorithm.
I'm upset. I am upset that this is going through mine because it's. But by the way, I think
Wait.
that ChatGPT and I are buds and it knows me.
I cannot believe we're gonna answer this. I'm so
Are you
excited.
ready?
Okay.
First of all, ChatGPT, my bud. This is hilarious and unhinged in all the right ways.
That's what they wrote back to you?
I'm telling you, it talks to me like me.
Wait, they said that?
It talks to me like me. We're buds. They knows I'm the Girls Gotta Eat podcast host, and it's just like, hey girl, what's up? Spin the block. Okay.
This is unhinged.
Okay, this is hilarious and unhinged in all the right ways. So let's answer it seriously and playfully. Here's how I break it down. You feel like it's just me talking. Let's run the numbers on no underwear equaling lap dance efficiency financial strategy. Let's assume average cost of a lap dance in Vegas, $40. Time per lap dance, $3. Your average time to finish with underwear, 6 dances, 18 minutes, $240. Your no underwear strategy cuts that in half. 3 dances, 9 minutes, $120. Total savings, $240, which would have been your fixed cost, minus $120 to completion. So we're at $120 per completion. And then there's bonus material. Now multiply that by how many times you're planning to hit that milestone over the night. So it's holding space
This is
for if
insane.
you want to come a couple times.
AI has gone too far.
Dude, I mean, is it calculating how many more pairs of pants he has to buy?
You guys are going to die.
Okay, right.
Don't look at this, you're going to die.
Okay.
Add in not having to do laundry after, and you might as well consider yourself a fiscally responsible king.
This is the way ChatGPT talks.
Fiscally responsible king? That's crazy.
I'm stunned. Do you think they told him that and he was like,
Remember
I am
when
a
the only
king?
robots we had were Roombas?
Do you want this styled into a podcast bit? We can script it out for you.
What is going on?
Use this a lot.
The fact that this guy was like, I am a king. I am.
Dude,
Well, this might not have said this to him. ChatGPT knows I want a mix of funny and serious.
But they still probably did the math. They have the same access to the math.
So I actually didn't think about this. Like, I just thought like one lap dance costs what amount of time? This is like if you do
yeah,
multiple
but
lap dances.
he's not counting the fact that you could save your time instead of getting multiple lap dances. You get a back room where you just get down to business faster.
Also, like, I'm sorry, I talked to my fiance about this, and he's not a big like strip club guy. He'll go, but he's just not that type of guy. But he was like, "What's the deal with the coming? Are we coming at the strip club?"
Dude, no. I'm going to laugh at my friends. Like, I'm going to see my friends turn into be like,
But are you supposed to come in your boxers at the table?
no.
Thank you.
You're a creep.
Thank you.
What's the matter
feels
with you?
really crazy
You're
to
supposed
me.
to go eat a steak and talk to some girl that left her house because she was addicted to Percocet, and then you end up being like, okay, I'll check
Delaware.
your band out sometime. That's why you go to a strip club.
It's so true. Like, maybe you go to the bathroom. You don't do this with the person.
Dude, and also, you can't get, like, who's getting hard in a back room while there's tons of people gyrating around? And are you that lame that you're like, yeah, girl, yeah.
Imagine seeing a man walking around a strip club with,
With
a giant
cum.
cum stain, and every other man in there knows what just
Oh
happened.
my God, when you smell.
Ugh.
You're
Who's gonna
old
want to
cum?
dance on you after that? Dude, be what a man is. Shoulder it, keep it inside, go home and jerk off into the toilet, and then go to bed living with regret.
Or do you think he would wear a condom?
Oh,
Are guys wearing condoms at strip clubs?
No,
to
this
bust
is
into-
not a guy. This is an unhinged.
Well, I feel bad for her. She's going to marry him.
She's got to not marry him. That's my advice. Don't marry him.
That's what I said.
He's miserly in a negative way. Do not marry this.
I think he's lazy. I think that if you're trying to save money, like get another job, get
listen-
a promotion.
Sis, if you're going to marry him, he is a fiscally responsible king.
Maybe he did this as a prank to make her laugh.
I could
Because
see
who
that
in
too.
their right mind is thinking this way?
We talk about like things that like
that's
men are
funny. Okay.
things that men are thinking about, like while you're talking to them, and you're like, "What's he thinking?" And he's like, "If I was alone in the woods with a bear, could I fight it and
Yeah.
win?" Like that's what men are thinking about. Like if I, what do we see? Something if I encountered a human-sized praying mantis, do you think I could take it? Like this is just stupid ridiculousness that a man thinks.
I refuse to believe that this is a real query that this guy
Okay.
has.
a good point.
She said if you need more details or info, let me know. So to be continued next week, you guys. But I'll write her back because she said, I was kind of crashing out. Sorry, it's better now, and she loves us, and so I hope she's doing okay. But I'll get more info.
Yeah.
And I'll put it on the group chat with us.
Please let me know.
To be
Because
continued,
this
guys.
is wild.
Okay, here's what I hope the scenario is. He's on a group chat with his dumb friends, and they're all just joking about this, and he chat
Yes.
it. And I think that like
Yes.
that's what guys' group chats look like.
Yes.
This is just some stupid
Yes.
thing.
The amount of insane thing. My friend made ChatGPT write a poem about him eating my dookie. Like, it was just like a goofy thing. This can't be real. You're totally right.
This is what guys think about.
It's a bachelor party. They're laughing.
Yes.
What's a ridiculous thing? You're right.
I think girls are on a group chat before a trip. Who's going to book the hotel, the car? Who made res? Do we get
and guys
tickets?
are like, how much money could I save if I cream my jeans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was just kidding. I said, okay, yeah, we do want more details.
Okay, great.
Yeah, no, I'm totally with Raina. You're
Okay.
totally right. This is like a funny thing.
He's hilarious.
It's guys
of luck.
goofing around.
I mean, the answer is hysterical.
Yeah.
Like, you don't
Yeah.
think that you could actually get a real answer for that? That's very
And
funny.
who in the right mind is like, I need to save money on underwear? It's like, what are we talking? This is a goof.
Totally.
And it's a good one.
Right. This guy's probably an accountant, and he's just like, I want to talk about the financials of it all. We'll update you guys next week. Ian, thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
This was
so
incredible.
fun. I really enjoyed
So
this.
fun.
Thank you.
And can you tell people where to find you in New York City and on tour and your podcast, everything?
Yes. Follow me on Instagram, ianimal69, ianfidance.com for all my dates, tickets. I'm on the road till the end of 2025. I'm going everywhere: Philly, Chicago, Atlanta, Indianapolis, Dallas, everywhere. Beanie and What Jordan is a podcast. New episodes every Wednesday. And subscribe to my YouTube page, youtube.com/Ian.
And if you're in New York City, people can see you at the Comedy Cellar?
Yes, I'm at the Comedy Cellar, New York Comedy Club every night when I'm not on the road.
Amazing. Yeah, guys, go check Ian out. He is hilarious on stage and off. We are Girls Gotta Eat podcast on Instagram and TikTok. Girlsgottaeat.com is our website. I'm Ash Hess. Raina is Raina.Greenberg. Vibesonly.com. Check out the app and all the toys. Subscribe on YouTube. Share this episode with a friend, and we will see you Thursday.
Have a good week, guys.
Bye.